Hello, my name is Matt Russell. I'm an FX Power Course instructor here at FXCM. I want to welcome everybody to the daily FX walkthrough. Going to get started in just a moment. What I'm going to do tonight, as always, is walk through the latest technical report by Jamie Setley at DailyFX.com. So let's go ahead and pull up DailyFX, and usually the first thing I do when I get there is scroll down to click on Jamie's report. So let's see what he has to say tonight. All the talk of capitulation recently has been just that, talk. However, one specific indicator signals a warning. So just to briefly summarize, in terms of the euro dollar and the pound dollar, it's very interesting analysis that Jamie's come up with here. Has to do with the ATR. Personally, I'd recommend taking a look at Jamie's report, reading through his analysis for both the euro dollar and the pound dollar, where he expresses his view of the potential for a bottom in both pairs. Personally, I wouldn't go out there and try to pick a bottom. What I would suggest is just keep up to date with Jamie's reports each and every day. We don't have to pick the bottom. We can let the market bottom. We might miss the initial rally in both the euro dollar and the pound dollar, but depending on how the shape of the corrective rally, depending how it shapes up, there will be an opportunity to enter, let's say, for example, on the bottom of the B wave of that correction, or on the bottom of a wave 2. So that's something that we can look for moving forward. But again, I would caution against trying to pick a bottom in both pairs. Now let's focus on the dollar yen, as that's what we have been focusing on, and Jamie's been spot on in his analysis. The long-term pattern strongly suggests that the all-time low will eventually be broken. That's below 80. Traders may wish to take some off the table or just move risk to the previous low, which should not be overlapped under the most bearish count. So let's go ahead and pull up the charts, and the first chart that I wanted to bring up tonight is the pound dollar. If you recall, I believe last Wednesday's report, I was speaking about the 61.8 Fibonacci level, the very long-term fib levels drawn from the 2001 low to the 2007 high, and I was saying that we should wait for Friday's close to see where the currency pair closes in relation to that 61.8 fib, and we can see that the pair just obliterated that 61.8 level, just essentially ignored the level. So I would personally, abandon this idea, and that's what I mean in terms of trying to pick the bottom. We're going to need that extra confirmation, so that's why we should wait for the corrective rally, the initial phase of that rally to form. We might miss that, and we can enter on the secondary phase of that correction. So that's something that we can think about moving forward. So let's move now to the dollar yen. And we can see that there was a gap on the Sunday open, and let me zoom in a little bit here to get a better view. And prices have now filled that gap and closed above that gap. Initially, I was thinking about a possible short trade there if that gap were to hold, but we could see a clear close above that gap. So I'm going to personally abandon that short-term trade idea. But what we might do is you draw this is an hourly chart, draw the I would say shorter term resistance line, and as well as this previous low right here, and they converge just about at the 96 figure. That's right now. Of course, these levels will change as time progresses, so we should obviously keep an eye on them, but I would consider that area to be the first area of good potential resistance in the pair, which could set up a trade in the direction of the overall trend, which is down. So that would mean a short trade near that 96 area. So that's something we can look for into tonight and into tomorrow in terms of setting up a trade in the dollar yen in the direction of the overall trend. But of course, keep an eye on Jamie's reports. Things can change. The wave structure can change. Even the shorter term wave structure can change quite frequently. So certainly keep an eye on his reports to get those price levels. But again, that 96 figure is what I would be looking at right now. Again, my name is Matt Russell. I'm an FX Power Course instructor here at FXCM. Thanks for listening.